Hey everybody and welcome. Today we are here back in Nashville, Tennessee, and we're getting ready to eat some capsaicin doused chicken. Now we've taken you guys along with us before to other Nashville Hot Chicken establishments, including Party Foul, where we dined with Nerds on the Go, and also where Nashville Hot Chicken originated, Prince's Chicken. But today we're here to try one of the big dogs, one of the largest Nashville Hot Chicken establishments here in Nashville. Where are we headed to today, Gentry?
Hattie B's.
Here is the menu. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the sides here. They have some very unique sides: pimento mac and cheese, crinkle cut fries, bacon cheddar grits, southern greens, baked beans, red skin potato salad, creamy coleslaw, and black-eyed pea salad. Here are the desserts: banana pudding, peach cobbler, floats, and ice cream. But here's what we're here for. We're here for the chicken. And you can even get as large as a half a bird. Down here you can add waffles to any item. 2 Belgian style waffles with honey butter and maple syrup. Down here they have chicken tenders, dirty bird fries. That sounds good. It's crinkle cut fries, pimento mac and cheese, dark meat tender bites, comeback sauce, and green onions. And over here they have different drinks, including Mexican Coke. And here are the different heat levels that they have available. They have Southern, which is no heat, mild, medium, hot, damn hot, and shut the cluck up, which is the hottest one that they have. And here is the menu with the prices included. So when it comes to the drinks here, they do have sweet tea, lots of sweet tea, unsweet tea, but look at this, homemade lemonade. So that's what I'm gonna try out. All right, Gentry, tell us what you got there.
I got the jumbo tenders with bread and some baked beans, which looks like soup, kind of.
It does kind of look like soup. Take your spoon if you wouldn't mind and kind of move that around so everybody can see what it looks like. Yep, definitely baked beans. All right. And Henry, what did you get, buddy?
Fries with bread, with chicken, and with Polynesian.
Polynesian, or you think that's honey mustard? Yeah, that's honey mustard, isn't it? And Jennifer, what did you end up getting?
I got the small white, which comes with a wing and a breast, and then I got the black-eyed pea salad. And
very fitting for New Year's.
Yes, and the turnip greens. In Tennessee, these are 2 of the things that are supposed to bring prosperity in the new year. So, and then it also comes with toast on the bottom.
Very
and
nice.
Pickles.
And I ended up getting the half bird with medium heat. And over here, you can see I've got some potato salad. I got some comeback sauce to try. I don't know what that's going to be like, but we'll test it out and let you know what we think. And some coleslaw. I primarily got the coleslaw and the mayonnaise-based potato salad to cool down the heat that we're going to endure from this medium heat from the Hattie B's Hot Chicken.
Got the mild, and it comes with a wing and a breast. And then also, I have already tried these pickles, and they are amazing. They have a little bit of a kick to them, but they're like homemade. Love them.
Andrew's gone in for a chicken tender. He's gonna try with some comeback sauce. Or no, excuse me, that's honey mustard. Honey mustard.
Delicious.
How's the honey mustard here? Awesome. And Jennifer.
Here's the inside. Came out piping hot, as you can see the steam coming off there. That's really, really flavorful. It's even all the way through to the meat. You can see those spices in there. All that steam. That's really different from the other hot chicken that we've tried, the Nashville Hot, in a good way. It has a really good, like, kind of garlic background, and then it has a really good heat to it. Not too much, though. I think the mild is a really good, it's almost a little bit similar to a medium, I would say, if you're not used to spice, but I really, really like it. And the crispiness of the chicken on point.
Henry has been dipping his fries here in the honey mustard. How is it, Henry?
It's delicious.
So one thing I want to say is if you do sit outdoors here, if it's a windy day and the wind's moving in this direction, don't sit next to this. I keep feeling like someone's pushing me forward on the table. It's simply the wind just pushing this curtain. So I have not been to the hot chicken, so I still have all of my taste buds intact and my nerve endings in my mouth still remain. So I'm gonna take a first bite here of the potato salad, let you know what I think. It's not bad by any means, but it's also not my favorite potato salad I've ever had. We don't do a whole lot of rankings with food, but on a 10-point scale, I would give this a 5. Just very middle of the road. Not terrible, not great by any means as well, but it's definitely going to cool my mouth down after I've had some chicken. All right, next I'm going to try the coleslaw. Now, I will say personally, I'm very picky when it comes to coleslaw. I like mayonnaise-based coleslaw. I don't like vinegar-based. Some I like, some I don't, so here we go. To me, the coleslaw is a lot better than the potato salad. It's a pretty decent coleslaw. They have this signature sauce here that is the Nashville comeback sauce. And I'm gonna take some bread, dip it in here, try to get a neutral taste of what this comeback sauce is like. It's very sweet at first, but then it has like a little afterkick. You can see some peppers in here. But initially it's very sweet, almost like a honey consistency. But as you can see, that cayenne or whatever the pepper is in there, it's got a little afterburn to it. How are the chicken tenders? What do they taste like?
This one.
Tastes like pickles? Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't realize they had pickles on top. So you can taste the pickles on your chicken? Is that a good thing? Here's where all the pickles went for the boys' plates. Now, Henry likes cold pickles out of the refrigerator, but when it comes to hot pickles, he's not necessarily a fan. And you're not a fan of pickles at all, right? All right, Jennifer, let's move on to these sides here.
So here is the cold black-eyed pea salad. And look at all of those pretty vegetable colors in there. That is really great. The black-eyed peas are not mushy. They're like perfectly tender. You got a little bit of green pepper in there and some tomato and then celery. It's a very, very good combination. I really, really like it. Here's those greens. Looks like there's a little bit of spice maybe in there. Come out really hot. And they look like they are not from a can or the freezer. These are really good too. They're really fresh tasting. You can taste that really good green. And it's seasoned also with some meat. Maybe some chicken or some ham. Not really sure, but very good. It's got a little bit of a light smoky flavor, not overpowering or anything.
And now for the reason of why we are here. The Nashville Hot Chicken. Now, I did get medium, so it does crank up the heat level just a little bit. Here we go. I will tell you, I don't have much of a tolerance for heat. I like a little bit of spicy, but I have just never built up a tolerance for it. It has some fire to this. It really punches you in the mouth. Normally, when I eat hot chicken, the first initial bite is very mild, and then it kind of hits you like about a minute later. This hits you right away. This is really hot chicken. I could not even imagine going hotter than this. So my hat is off to anybody who goes hotter than this. I want to point out too that the chicken in the kids' meal is original. It is not spicy at all. How is it, bud? All right. Ginger, what did you think about the chicken?
Excellent.
And what about your baked beans? Not so much. All right, so we have drained some of the soupiness out of Gentry's baked beans here. Gentry, what do you think about the baked beans now?
Much better.
Much better. They're just a little soupy, weren't they?
Mm-hmm.
You can see there's green peppers and some other great looking things in there. Looks good. I don't know if it's because my mouth is partially numb right now or if I've just become acclimated to the taste, but I'm really enjoying this chicken. The first 2 bites were very, very hot, but now that I'm more accustomed to the kick and the burn from the heat, I'm really enjoying this hot chicken. Now, we got to Hattie B's about 15 minutes before they opened here this morning. They opened at 11, and I will say that there was already a line forming, but now that we've left, it's almost noon, you can see the line is wrapped all the way outside the restaurant and down the sidewalk here. That was Hattie B's chicken. Henry, what did you think about Hattie B's chicken, buddy?
I just like the chicken and I didn't like pickles.
You didn't like the pickles.
No.
What about your French fries?
Then again, and I had honey mustard.
Yeah, and you love that honey mustard. You were dipping everything in it, weren't you?
Yeah.
All right, and Gentry.
I really like the soup. I mean, the beans.
Yeah,
It didn't look like soup.
it really did.
I really like the chicken and the bread.
All right, and Jennifer.
I loved everything. I'm gonna be honest, everything. It was amazing. Both, if you want to kind of know like the comparison between Prince's and Hattie B's, they both have equally their own kind of taste, unique flavor, different ways to create the sauce and the batter and everything else. So really, both of them are great. It just try them both. That's what I would do. Also, the sweet tea is awesome, and you get a souvenir cup, which is really cool. Hattie B's. And I loved my sides. They were really great and fresh, and just everything was so tasty.
And when it comes to my meal, I will say at first, the initial bite into that medium hot chicken, I was thinking to myself, there's no way I'm going to eat this, no way I'm going to enjoy this. Took a second bite, it was still fiery hot. But by the third bite, I started to really enjoy it, and of course, I pretty much just about cleaned my plate. And I will say, when it comes to the potato salad, it was my favorite. I mean, I don't even know how to put a cherry on top of that. I mean, it just wasn't great, in my opinion. It wasn't terrible, but it's not something I'd probably get again. The coleslaw was good, and I will say that the comeback sauce was good. When I first tried the comeback sauce, it had a little kick to it as well, but actually I was using the comeback sauce as I was eating my hot chicken to actually cool down the chicken a little bit. So I found that to be very fascinating. But the question you're probably wondering is, you know, recently we did a video of Prince's Chicken. How does Prince's compare? And by the way, this video is not intended to do a comparison, but I know that many of you may be wondering, how does Prince's compare to this place? I feel that it's apples to oranges, because the last time we were at Prince's, I ordered mild. Here I ordered medium. So it's kind of hard to compare the two. But if you were to put both of those meals in front of me, the mild chicken that I had over at Prince's versus the medium chicken that I had here, I prefer the medium chicken here at Hattie B's. Again, it's hard to compare when I got two very different heat levels of chicken, but I much prefer the chicken here at Hattie B's over at Prince's Chicken. All right, Jennifer wanted to add one more thing here.
I also wanted to mention that I got the mild, which was perfect for me. The spice was just on point. It was really, really good. If you're not used to a lot of spice, it might be a little bit spicy for you. But you know, they have sauces here like ranch and blue cheese that you could dip it in and everything. I could have done without that. I did end up dipping a few pieces in the ranch. It was equally as good. But I did also try Brent's, the medium, and it had a different spice to it than my mild did. So very different tastes and different unique spices that made up the, you know, the different heat levels and everything. So I say try different ones. If you really like spicy stuff, try the different flavors and everything. You're going to get a different flavor with each level.
Hey guys, we thank you so much for joining us here today at Hattie B's in Nashville, Tennessee. By the way, they're not just here in Nashville anymore. They've expanded down to Atlanta. There's one in Vegas. There's one in Birmingham. They are expanding all over this great nation. So there may be a Hattie B's near you. Just check out their website. We'll put a link to their website in the description below. And we sure do look forward to seeing you on the next episode of Every Day is Saturday.